In with new information for you tonight about a shooting in Springfield that left a police officer injured and the suspect dead. Good evening, I'm Mark Allen. Those shots rang out in the 1700 block of Maiden Lane late Friday night. Alexa Ashwell has been in Springfield all day gathering the facts and the new information, and she is live with our top story at 11. Alexa.
Well, Mark, right now Springfield's chief of police is preparing this case to be presented to a grand jury. That is, of course, once all reports are finalized. Tonight we are learning more about the officer who we are told is on paid administrative leave until this investigation is complete, as well as the suspect who we've learned is from London, Ohio.
Shot fired, I've been hit.
A call from Springfield police officer Greg Ivory, a 10-year veteran of the department, brings countless police cruisers to Maiden Lane, where minutes before a gunfight erupted.
Officer Ivory sustained one gunshot wound that hit his vest at the lower edge of it and left a superficial burn and bruising.
Chief Moody says the initial call to 911 came from Cassandra Fry, an apparent domestic dispute. When Officer Ivory pulled up, her husband, 41-year-old Craig Fry, was pointing a gun at her and her co-worker, Juan Torres.
As he's coming up the street, Mr. Fry stated, "The police are here. This is going to get bad. It's on. I'm not going to jail."
Chief Moody says Fry turned the gun towards Officer Ivory, and they both fired. Fry ran and was later found by police face down off West North Street with multiple gunshot wounds. Medics rushed him to a nearby hospital where he was pronounced dead.
I've slept for 5 hours in 3 days.
I spoke with the eldest of Fry's 5 children, Craig Fry Jr., who did not wish to show his face on camera. He and his family came from London, Ohio, searching for answers. He says the story police tell doesn't sound like his father.
He's a good man. He's been there for us my whole life. He worked every day of his life and everything, and he was just a spiritual man. He was always good, and he always had this laugh. Like nobody else laughed like him, and he always give you a high five.
Now, this is still a very active investigation. Chief Moody says ballistic evidence, the handguns and shell casings, will be taken to London to be examined. Investigators are also waiting on the results of autopsy and toxicology reports. We, of course, will continue to follow this investigation as it develops. For now, reporting live in Springfield, Alexa Ashwell, 2 News.